It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Here's Robinson with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Now here's Ncaa on the ground. And he's not going to get the first. Made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
No gain on the run, so now they face 4th down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Giants using their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. No run, it's Ncaa. Has a hole left, room to run. Past the 35, at the 20. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking. Score stays at 6-0. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Volunteer! Volunteer!
One play action. Williams. His first pass falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the Giants take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early running back.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Darts out of the shotgun. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Cano ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hits his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get on the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Vegas!
Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick 6. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
That one splits the uprights, and the Giants push the lead to 20. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Let's get it, left side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Here we go. Yes.
From the 43. Connecting with his back here, Swift. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Chicago Bears.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Yes. Vegas.
Williams on first down. Check down into the hands of Swift. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hands.
Vegas.
Trying again following the sack. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants get it back after making their third first-half interception. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Scatterboom now from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready, sit up. Volunteer, touchdown, yes, combo. Vegas. Punch first.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready, sit up. Yes. Combo, Vegas.
Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 20-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
To the air yet again, Williams. He's got him, that's Swift. Gets it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Bears. 1st and 10 at the 35.
Inside handoff to Swift. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
That's another Bears 1st down.
Vegas.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for another Chicago Bears.
1st down from the red zone. He rolls to his right. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears drop the lead back to 13. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
25-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Running with Scatterboo. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dart now against the blitz. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up. Jamie Gillen on that punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. They're looking a couple yards past the line. Dropped by the first defender taken in this year's NFL draft. That was Abdul Carter. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 38. Short pass brought in. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a Romaduze touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look at that, that's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10. Their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Into traffic, complete! And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
Across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Connection made with his running back. This is Ncaa. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Running back sent in motion. Going on first down. It starts. This one's just like left side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
It's 2nd and 2 at the Bears' 29-yard line.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Driving forward with Ncaa. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Couldn't find a completion on first down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And once again, they can't connect.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The kick by Gano is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of the half.
Gano ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Vegas!
Williams to throw on first. The throw left side finds Burton. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That's good.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready to run! What? Yeah.
First down throw by Williams. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Punch first, punch first, punch first, punch first.
Second and 10 now. Williams. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let it up.
And the shotgun again to Swift. And they'll mark him down there after the dive. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one from 47 yards away. Santos' kick is good. And they'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Biggie, Vegas, Vegas. Yes.
Working from the gun, Williams. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Chicago first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Punch first.
First down, here's Swift. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down, Williams. The right side hauled in by Komet. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Vegas.
Williams on first down. He finds a Dunze downfield. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Running behind center with Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
With Swift on second down. And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Third down. Here's Williams. This one's caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. The Bears tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New York to the line. 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up. From the gun, here's Dart. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Now they send their back in motion right. Here he is on third and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. To throw is Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Running with Swift out of the gun. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. And as Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. He'll throw it from his own end zone. Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It's Ncaa on second down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. With the gun this time, here's Dart. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be fourth and short. On now comes their punter. And he gets it away from his end zone. Punt taken near midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. A handoff left for Swift. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the fourth quarter. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
What is it?
Staying grounded with Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on Froze. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Vegas, Vegas!
First down, Williams to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here we go.
Williams from the gun. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a fourth quarter lead. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Play action with Dart. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Neighbors the one he was throwing for. So it'll be second down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
2nd and 10 now. He's looking deep once again. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Okay, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. First throw for the backup now. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Giants, first down.
Ross off the play fake. Launches one deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And now it's 2nd down. Ross is cooking again. Hits him on the out route. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Wilson now, 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, suck it down coming up.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 3rd and goal. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Back to throw it. On the move, headed right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Giants now trail by just a point in the 4th. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Whiskey.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Ncaa there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Forced out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Looking to throw. On target to Moore. They touch him down at the spot as we wait to hear about this flag on the field. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll run here following the penalty. Robbed by the first down he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears with a little more work to do to win it here. Third and a lone yard coming up. We'll run it with Ncaa. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
What is up? Yes. Punch first.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now the inside handoff to Swift. He hits the opening for about 9 yards, but still 3rd down coming up. The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
To throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Counts on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Here's Robinson with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. This is Cox. That's Slayton. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Scatterboo now from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Wilson, a quick throw, complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
1st down, New York.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. Finds Scatterboo on the dump off. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
They'll look to throw it. Escapes out to the left. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Here he is to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. This one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him. He delivers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw. He gets a lot behind one. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So everything rests on the foot of Carlos Santos. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's running out of steam and it falls just short. It's no good. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And postseason overtime no longer different from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things. The other side's going to get a chance to retort. And if the game remains tied beyond that, then it is sudden death. It has been a heavyweight fight to begin these playoffs, and we're not done yet. The kick is away, and overtime has begun. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Ready to run.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second and 5.
Touchdown wouldn't win it, but no points on the drive, Brock. Could likely end it. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Protecting with his back here, Swift. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to them, that throw it.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick 6. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And that was the type of game you can only hope for in the postseason, Brock.